lines. I could see you and Jenna getting along fine on screen.
Sure, we only met once. A lot of people like Kelly knows her, and certain people know Jenna, but I've never come across her in my life aside from, with the upfronts and meeting her for the first time when she was cast on the show. But she seems great and, lovely, sure, if she would come back. I heard
Well,
she is. I heard she is coming back.
I heard everyone's coming back personally,
Right.
but what do I know? As you say, as Andy says, watch what happens.
And watch exactly.
Well, listen, you're busy with the cabaret, but you are making other headlines. Speaking of Watch What Happens, you were on Watch What Happens recently. You were seated next to the hot, hot, hot Joe Bradley. Danielle was in the audience. The rumors circulated that people felt the chemistry between the two of you. Then there was rumors you guys were hanging out at a bar afterwards. He slept at your house. His own castmate, TJ, on the Southern Hospitality reunion said he thinks 99% that you guys hooked up. Danielle thinks 99% that you guys hooked up. Anything you want to share here with us, Luann?
Well, a lady doesn't kiss and tell, let's put it that way. And there was definitely chemistry, and I think he's gorgeous, and I think that he's got a big career in front of him with Southern Hospitality. And yeah, a lady doesn't kiss and tell. And what's wrong with flirting and being attracted to somebody, right? So we went to a bar and had drinks. Okay.
I see nothing wrong with kissing and with not kissing and telling, and with flirting. He is, listen, you could do a lie, honey. He is hot. He is hot, hot, hot.
Yeah.
But, on when Danielle was then back on Watch What Happened, she said, because, like you can share the phone with someone. She said that she saw the
Yes.
location of his phone, headed to the Upper East Side. I'm like, they kept saying he was headed to the Upper East Side. I'm like, does anyone, I understand Roni started 14 seasons ago on the Upper East Side, but does anyone understand that Luann de Lesseps does not currently live on the Upper East Side? He was headed to the Upper East Side.
I actually do.
You moved?
Yeah, I live on the
Oh,
Upper East Side now.
oh, see,
Whoops.
oh, well, there you go.
There you go. Well, anyway, and that is true, but it doesn't mean that he slept over. I had other friends that were over too. And so, people they love to wonder, and they love the mystery, and they love the sexiness. So let's just let them think that it all happened the way they want to think it happened.
Yeah, I just figured, is he going to be part of Mary F. Kill? You are talking
Ah,
about all the guys that have come and gone recently and over the years.
well, that's why you have to come to my cabaret show to see who gets included in the show.
We do. Well, listen, he is single now. Danielle's not dating him anymore. So,
Well, he happens to live in another state, so and he's a little young for me, darling.
that is true. What do you like? What inspires you besides like the songs? Like what, because you do talk about your life. Is there anything in your show that you're just like, it's off limits? Like maybe we haven't seen it on Roni, like anything, that you like, how do you decide? Because you do talk a lot about, people get to know you a lot better from seeing the show.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, I talk about this whole sensation of the internet and how, I became kind of associated with a word that everybody kind of hates. You know what I mean? But the internet has a mind of its own. So I talk about it, and I put together this amazing video of everyone that's ever done that's ever, done Keep On Serving. So, these are the kinds of things that I share in the show, which I go, oops, oh my God, my mother's coming. She's 95. I don't know if she's going to be down with this. Do you know what I mean? So, and I want to tell you the inspiration for Mary F. Kill really comes from my fans. Because every show that I've ever done, I do a Q&A, and I always get asked that question, Mary F. Kill. So I said, oh my God, that's the name of my next tour. And that's the name of my new song, right? And I said it backwards because apparently it's F, Mary, Kill. But I did Mary F. Kill without even knowing that I had it kind of backwards. So now it's become, it's my new song. It's the name of my tour. And I just love it because it's about a game that we all play, which is the marrying, the effing, and the killing game, which is, we get rid of people in our lives. So it just made so much sense to me, and it inspired me. And like I said, my fans are my inspiration. Like Housewives inspire me to write the music I do. This has come directly from my fans, but of course, they've seen me get divorced, remarried, get into trouble with guys. I'm always in trouble with a guy, and so this is what this show is all about.
We did see you get married and divorced, and we did see you get remarried, and you do always seem to get in trouble with a guy.
Yeah, always, whether it's
I
a pirate,
a 28-year-old for Southern
well,
Hospitality.
yeah, or Manu in St. Bart's.
Or yes, or a mono, or a pirate, or I have not been in Sag Harbor to hang out with you, Luann. But speaking of men and getting in trouble, you do seem to have made another headline. Is this what happens when I'm not there to hang out with you? You and Oliver Sarkozy, you're coming out of La Bibliothèque. We love La Bibliothèque. Mary-Kate Olsen's ex, and all of a sudden there's headlines everywhere. The Countess is with Oliver. He's a very wealthy French banker, Luann.
I know exactly who he is, and we've known each other for years. And just two people having lunch. Where's the shame in that? We're just having a nice lunch and minding our own business. And of course, there's a photographer outside the door. I always get caught with I didn't get caught with my pants down, but you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
well, we had lunch.
Another Frenchman. I mean, my mind just goes, we have Jacques, now we have all. I mean, you have a type.
I love my French guys. What can I tell you?
You do love
They're
your
so
French guys.
sophisticated. And so, yeah, we've known each other for a while, and that's all I'm going to say.
Man, have you ever met Mary-Kate Olsen?
I have years ago.
We love a little Mary-Kate, right?
Yeah, fabulous. Absolutely.
Well, listen, you don't have to say, mind you, I also don't understand. I never see, in New York, it's one thing, in LA, it's one thing. I never see the people who are the paparazzi in the Hamptons. I mean, they're there, but they're very
darling.
incognito.
Oh, darling. Don't you worry. They're there. I mean, yeah. Last time, you're going to love this. Last time I had a paparazzi, I was out on my boat with the Mexican. Remember, I was dating that Mexican guy, really handsome ex-NFL guy?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm on my boat with him. We're going under the bridge of Sag Harbor, and I see a long lens photographer who got pictures of me on my boat with this guy. I'm like, it can't be. It can't be. Under the bridge. I mean, I don't understand that. Somebody must have tipped him off. I don't understand that.
And you could just tell when it's happening, like when you see a long lens.
I literally turned. I was not that far away, and I see the long, those big those lenses. I see this lens, and I'm like, no way, no way. Anyway, so there are paparazzi